Good morning, everyone. We are the reporters of Strategic Planning, Chapter 7. So, strategic planning is an organizational management activity that is used to set priorities, focus energy and resources, strengthen operations, ensures that employees and other stakeholders are working toward common goals, establish agreement around intended outcomes or results, and assess and adjust the organization's directions in response to changing environment. So ang ibig sabihin nitong strategic planning daw, ito ay isang aktibidad sa pamamahala ng organisasyon na ginagamit upang magtakda ng mga prioridad. Then focus energy and resources, at ito ay tiyakin na ang empleyado daw ay ito ay iba pang mga stakeholders at nagtatrabaho patungo sa mga kanilang layunin or their common goals. And then, you have to establish agreement para sa inaasahan nating resulta at suriin at ayusin ang direksyon ng mga organizations bilang tugon ito sa nagbabagong kapaligiran. So, ang strategic planning is also described as the art of creating specific business strategies, implementing them, and evaluating the results of executing the plan. In regard to a company's overall long-term goals or desires, ito ay isang konsepto na nakafocus sa pagsama-sama ng iba't ibang departamento such as accounting and finance, marketing, and human resources sa loob ng isang kumpanya upang ma-accomplish ang strategic goals. Then next is the purpose of strategic planning. The purpose of strategic planning is to set overall goals for the business and to develop a plan to achieve them. It involves stepping back from the day-to-day operations and asking where the business is headed and what its priorities should be. So, ang purpose ng strategic planning ay iniyan naghihimo sila sa kabukusan sa goals para sa era business. Nga naghihimo sila sa plano para ma-achieve nila ang goals. So, pag mag-decision kit ko na padako na naton business, ibig sabihin ko ready ta to bangon ang mga possible nga mga baya ngan delikado ngan panhitabo sa aton business. Kailangan naton tagang time para magpinsar ket kun diin ngan paano naton padadakoon nga may ma-manage naton business. That time na dumako ang aton business, ibig sabihin, mas kailangan ta pa dublihon ang aton pagtrabaho para ma-manage ta sa maupay ang aton business ngan mas kumita pa sin dako. So next, let us know the difference between the strategic and writing a business plan. The process of strategic planning is about determining the directions in which the business will take. By contrast, the purpose of the business plan is to provide a detailed roadmap that will take the business in the desired directions. So, ang strategic planning daw, ito ay tungkol sa pagtukoy sa direksyon kung saan dadalhin ang negosyo mo. Ang business plan naman, ito ay ang magbigay ng detalyadong mapa ng ruta o na nagdadala sa negosyo sa nais na mga directions. Next is the 3 key elements of strategic planning. The questions is, the 3 key elements of strategic planning is a developing strategic for business growth. Requires deepening the understanding of the way the business works and its positions relative to other business in the markets. As a starting point, you need to ask yourself, where is your business now? Where do you want to take it? What do you need to get there? So, let's start this. Where is your business now? This involves understanding as much about your business as possible, including how it operates as internally, what drives its profitability, and how it compares with competitors, being realistic, detached, and critical. So hanggat maaari, good i-understand good nato ang atong negosyo. Kung paano ini nadalagan sa sulod sa negosyo, kung nano ang nagtutulak sini para kumita. Ngan kung paano ini nakukumpara sa mga competitors. Next is, where do you want to take it? Balik doon. Where do you want to take it? Here you need to set out your top level objectives. Work out your visions, missions, objectives, values, techniques, and goals. Where do you see your business in 5 or 10 years? So, ano ang gagawin mo kung ano ang magiging focus ng iyong negosyo at pinagmumulan ng competitive advantage sa iyong mga karibal sa marketplace. The third, what do you need to get there? What changes will you need to make to deliver on your strategic objectives? Nano kuno ang mga pagbabago na ang kailangan nimo himo para may sa katuparan ng iyong strategic objectives. Next is the
of strategic planning. The brutality of the business environment causes many firms to adopt reactive strategies rather than proactive ones. However, reactive strategies are typically only viable for the short term, even though they may require spending a significant amount of resources and time to execute. Strategic planning helps firms prepare proactively and address issues with a more long-term view. They enable a company to initiate influence instead of just responding to situation. The first one helps formulate better strategies using a logical, systematic approach. Second, enhances communication between employers and employees. Third, empowers individuals working in the organization. Ini siya natulo, nakabulig talaga ini siya paano pa ipadalagan ng usana plano sa usana company. Example, kailangan talaga nag-meeting para sa plano sa business para mag-implement sa rules na ikaw upay sa business pati labi na sa mga empleyado sana. The next is getting started with strategic planning. As with any business activity, the strategic planning process itself needs to be carefully managed. Responsibilities and resources need to be assigned to the right people and we need to keep on top of the process. Example, sa kahit anong business strategy, ang strategic planning ay dapat suriing mabuti. Dapat magtalaga ng mga empleyado na sa posisyon para mapagtagumpayan ang hinahangad na mga plano. Who to involve, how to structure the process, getting the planning document right, reflect the consensus of those involved in drafting it, be supported by key decision makers, notably owners and investors, be acceptable to other stakeholders such as your employees. Strategic planning process. The strategic planning process requires considerable thought and planning on the part of a company's upper-level management. The development and execution of strategic planning are typically viewed as consisting of being performed in 4 critical steps. First, analysis. Sa pag-aanalisa ng mga estratehiya sa negosyo ay walang tamang sagot. Pero may mga tamang tanong, mga tanong na makakatulong sa pag-unlad ng isang negosyo. Example, Paano magtatagumpay ng isang online business? Tamang tanong pero walang tamang sagot. Dito papasok ang mga strategy gagamitin sa negosyo. Strategy formulating and planning. Define your purpose. Meaning, ano ang purpose mo sa pagtatayo ng negosyo or bakit ka magtatayo ng negosyo. Then, explain your advantage. I-explain mo yung magiging magandang may dudulot ng negosyo mo. Napaka-importante nito, yung advantage. Then, set the strategies, boundaries. Magtalaga ng limit o limitasyon sa mga estratehiyang plano. Prioritize. Bigyan ng priority ang dapat priority sa business para makapag-focus. Example, priority mo mag-focus sa negosyo, mga damit, mag-focus ka sa mga damit lang at walang halong ibang go.
Strategy implementation is the process of turning plans into action to reach a desired outcome. Ito ay isang proseso na ipinapatupad ng isang kumpanya. Integrating is the strategy are processes that business can use to enhance their competitiveness, efficiency, or market share. Ito ay isang diskarte ng isang kumpanya upang ma-enhance nila ang kanilang kakayahan sa isang business. Communicating. Example of communicating. Create a framework for terms into alleviate their work with company strategy. Hold an all-hands meeting. Explain the why. Keep the message simple but deep in the meaning. 3. Several techniques can help to develop skills as a trusted communicator. Ask questions not only to improve your understanding but also to test assumptions and show that you are listening. When asking questions, signal for attention to let the other person know that you want to comment, respond to their point, and allow them to push and switch their attention to you before you speak. Second, be professional and control emotions. Do not interrupt, embarrass people, or be rude. Even if you feel it is the only way to make your point, consider whether it would undermine your position. Controlling emotions helps you stay in control. Third, maintain trust and avoid rumors, misunderstandings, and unnecessary complications by respecting confidences. Being critically aware when communicating requires reacting to ideas, not people. React their ideas if it is bad, not good, but do not argue with them or present conflicting ideas. B. Focusing on their significance of the facts and evidence. Providing facts through the presentation of evidence it used to back up or refute arguments, and it helps us to make decisions at work. Third, avoiding jumping to conclusions. Ask questions before you jump to conclusions about what another person may be thinking. Try just asking, communicating your concerns, and getting a direct answer can eliminate a thought of conclusion. Last, Listening for how things are said and what is not said. If you want to
Go.
build a rapport and trust with the people you work with, you must listen to what they're saying and listening what is not said. It's better pay attention to what's not being said, whether we're the one communicating, the one receiving, the one communication, or both. Be aware of people's concerns and reactions by fostering an honest and open environment. Some people will still not say how they feel or what they think, or they may not be able to express themselves adequately. The leader needs to ask open, probing questions to indicate what the person is thinking. Last, agreeing clear objectives. They should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time constrained. People also need to be held personally accountable for achieving their objectives. This means setting milestones, agreeing limits of authority, and discussing how best to proceed. Number 4. Strategy evaluation. Any savvy business person knows that success today does not guarantee success tomorrow. As such, it is important for managers to evaluate the performance of a chosen strategy after the implementation phase. Alam ng isang business owner na ang isang pagiging successful ngayon ay hindi garantisado na magiging successful ang business mo kinabukasan. Next. What is a strategic map? A strategic map is a simple graphic that shows a logical cause and effect connection between strategic objectives. For example, strategy map has finance, customer, internal, process, people learning, and growth. These maps facilitate important conversations about the future and changes the enterprises needs to make in order to sustain the long-term and prosperity. What a written strategic plan should include. Analysis of internal drivers is corresponding to the strengths and weaknesses of SWOT. Example, the SWOT analysis framework has gained widespread acceptance because of its simplicity and power in developing strategy. Just like any planning tool, a SWOT analysis is only as good as the information that make it. Second, analysis of external drivers. Analysis of external drivers. Some examples of key discussed include locations, customer satisfaction, performance, relative to cost, employees, engagement, and turnover. Third, vision statement. Vision statement, a concise summary of where you see your business in 5 to 10 years' time. Fourth, top-level objectives. Top-level objectives these are the major goals that need to be achieved in order for your vision for the business to be realized. Fifth, Implementation. Implementation. This involves setting up the key actions with desired outcomes and deadlines that will need to be completed to attain your top-level objectives. Last, resourcing. A summary of the implications your proposed strategy will have on your business resources.
That's all our topic for strategic planning. Thank you for listening.